Hey, what is up you guys, it's Ariana. Today I just want to talk about just things that I've been loving lately, and this kind of ties in with like trends I currently like right now. So I thought, why don't I combine the two? We'll talk about some more of like the upcoming winter trends, and with that I'll probably even touch on some that I'm not interested in partaking in myself. Before we get started, if you aren't subscribed already, be sure to hit that button. If you like videos about thrifting and just styling and things like that in general, we do a lot of that here on this channel. And I'm actually doing Vlogmas this month, so there's a couple extra videos coming your way. And then I do want to mention also that even though I'm talking about trends, like seriously wear what you like to wear and what things you like, even if they're not trending or some might consider them like outdated, whatever. Like it really doesn't matter. The important thing is that you enjoy what you wear and it feels like you. You do not have to follow trends to be fashionable or stylish. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. But I do think it's fun to like try different trends out and different styles out even, and you never know if you end up really loving something. If you look for trends, you're gonna see a lot of like articles and stuff, mostly from the runway. I try not to really like pull from those much because I wanted to just go based off of solely what I've been seeing, and then of course like things that I just really like. So I made some notes on my notes app so that I could try to remember some of these. There's no particular order. The first thing is maxi skirts. There was a good chunk of time there where midi skirts were like all the rage, especially like the satin slip style, which I would say they're still popular, but I think we're seeing a lot more maxi skirts right now in pretty much all materials, like denim, the satin kind, knitted ones. So I've been really liking that. And with it, I have been liking like the UGG trend, or like the clogs, this kind of style in general. With it kind of like includes both like the Birkenstock Bostons that were really popular right now, and then also just the UGGs in general. I know we've been seeing a lot of the platform ones, which I'm not a huge fan of. Not only are they super comfortable and practical for cold weather, but I just feel like they look really good with a maxi skirt or even like a baggy pant. Another thing I've been really loving lately is actually an oversized bomber. I feel like bomber jackets kind of like had a moment in, what was it, like 2010 or so, but like a very specific style, but definitely making their way back around, but more of an oversized fit. And I particularly like the leather ones. I think those look really cool and just look very 90s to me, which is a style that I just enjoy overall. And it's also very, very warm, which is very practical. I know I talked about Uggs a little bit, and the UGG boot itself is also popular. I don't plan on getting any, but I do love a knee-high boot right now, more so than an over-the-knee boot. I really like the boots that go up right under the knee, especially styled with like a short skirt or even like a midi or maxi skirt. I feel like that looks so good to where you can't see any of the leg. I currently just prefer one with a bit of a heel, and also I've been really liking this kind of like tapered square toe more than a point. Okay, let's talk some accessories that I've been really liking. I've been seeing a ton of these, especially for the winter, these very large scarves in like a pop of color or a pattern even. I want to call them kind of like maxi scarves because that's just kind of like what I think of, but they might be called like a blanket scarf or something, and they've got some fringe and they're very kind of woolly looking. I really like how it's styled, just like thrown over the shoulder, and it's so big that it still creates a lot of cozy warmth here, but you don't have to like wrap it up, you know? The color I feel like just really like adds something to an outfit, especially if you have like a good basic winter coat in like a neutral color, and then with like a little bit of a wide leg pant and then the Uggs. Like that's such a cute outfit to me. But also people have been like wrapping it over their head like a balaclava basically, so you don't actually have to go and buy a specific balaclava. Like if you wanted that look, you can achieve it with a scarf, which kind of seems like duh common sense, but I feel like it really just merges those two trends together, and something that I would probably do rather than actually having a specific balaclava type of hat, you know? And then since I was talking about the balaclavas, I feel like other kind of winter hat accessory things that are popular right now that I've seen are like those knitted bonnets. Like those are kind of cute, although I would probably not actually wear that. I've also seen a lot of these like faux fur hats, the ones that are kind of just like almost look like a big headband. Those are really cute. And faux fur in general, like faux fur jackets, kind of coming back around, but I really like how they look styled in more of like a street style look, worn with like kind of almost like athleisure clothes. It's like a fun way of adding something, first of all, that's really warm, but it adds like this texture and like fanciness, I guess, to an outfit that's very casual and plain. So I am keeping my eye out for those at the thrift store if I can find a good one. And faux fur jackets, kind of like they cycle around and around. Okay, skinny scarves. So I know we just talked about really big maxi scarves, but the skinny scarf is something thing that is also trendy. Really goes in with the Y2K thing right now. I mean, we've seen Matilda Drift wearing them. I do really like the look of them. They're not really for warmth as they are more of like a necklace, I think. Another thing that I've been really liking and that I've been seeing a lot of lately are more oversized slouchy bags. So a little bit more of like a hobo style, but even like the tote bags I feel like fall under this. I still like a good structured baguette bag. I feel like it's very 90s and I think will stick around with me for a while, but I feel like those very mini bags are not as popular right now and people have swung the other way and now really like the very large ones. And I actually do like it. I like how it adds this kind of relaxed slouchiness to your outfit. I think quilted things I've been really enjoying lately too, just like the look of them. The quilted jacket, the quilted tote bag, really just like quilted everything. I feel like just looks really cool. Even for home decor, I really like quilts. I think even that quilt pattern along with that crochet trend with the granny square things, those two patterned, very colorful looks right now have been kind of like in for a little while and I really like them. I think just add a lot of interest. I think I first really fell in love with it because of the Cecile Vansen, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Cecile Vansen, that collection of just like all of these very quilted items. The dresses, they're just gorgeous, and also the See New York quilted coats are so beautiful. I just love the look of that. I don't know what I could actually call this, almost like monochromatic dressing, but it's not about color, it's more about like texture. So wearing a full like head to toe knitted look of different weights and different textures, different colors, and then also it's almost like a classic at this point to do denim on denim. I feel like that's a very effortless look with the jeans and a denim jacket, pairing different denims together in a full outfit. And then vests. Vests I've been in for a while, but really like vests of all different kinds. We've been of course seeing the suit vest, the sweater vest, but also like the quilted vest too. Those are really cute. The more of like the puffer style ones as well. They're fun to layer with and that just kind of like makes for some fun outfits. Another thing that I've been really into and really liking for winter for some reason is just like very glittery, sequiny type of look. I think some people call this a whole aesthetic or something, but I've been really liking this like material for some reason. It's like very shiny and stuff. Even like these crystal mesh bags from Cara, or I do have a pair of pants now with like the tiny little sequins. It really just like adds a lot of shine and texture and I've been really liking that. And also like satin pants too. So something about that has been really fun to play with, and then adding it in with like a chunky knit texture. I don't know that I would get a lot more pieces in this, but I like looking at it and I think it looks really cool. It's just that a lot of that is going out kind of items and I just don't go out. I've also been really liking the stuff that kind of falls under the category of ballet core. So that includes of course like bolero knits, which I actually have one on right now and you've probably seen this many times in all of my other videos, but anything in like a satin material. Bows are so cute. I feel like bows on everything just is so cute right now to me. In your hair, on your clothing, just like tied around your ankles, like your shoes, just all of it. Leg warmers, like that falls right into that. Ballet flats, those I've been in as well with like the bows. So I've been really liking the ballet flat look with like a baggy pant, especially the ones that have like a strap across the top of the foot. So any like Mary Jane style flats have been really cute to me. Pearls, have my pearl hoops on right now, but pearl necklaces, pearl nails even, those are really cute. And then also the color red. I've been really into the color red lately in clothing and accessories and nails, like just like that pop of red has been really fun. And I haven't been like super into wearing a lot of color, but for some reason that one and then green are two colors that I just keep being drawn to. And then this kind of random, I don't know if it's like actually a trend, but I've been really enjoying the look of it, but layering different tank tops, especially with like a racer back style high neck tank top and like a normal one, I feel like it just looks really cool. It almost creates these cutouts without being like an actual cutout top. I just love how that looks. It just adds such a cool element to your look. And then when you throw that bolero on it, these like tank tops have just kind of like become a staple in my wardrobe lately. Okay, so now I want to talk about some trends or things that I have seen that I don't really like or that I'm not gonna actually like partake in, even if I do like how it looks on other people. And again, if you love these, like seriously go for it. So I talked about sequins and the satin and the shiny, and metallics have been a really big one lately, especially like silver. Like I haven't really seen too much gold, I would say, but it's not really something that I think I'm gonna add. I mean, first of all, I'm more of like a gold jewelry person, so I'm not like huge into wearing silver. I think it looks really cool on other people and I like the shine, but again, it's just not something that I'm gonna wear. If I do anything, like if I found something at a thrift store, but it was like a silver bag, maybe that could be fun as like an accessory, but that's probably the extent of it. And of course, I have to address the low-waisted things because they've been around for a little while now with Y2K being popular. And I think it looks great on people, but it's just not for me. Like, I'm just not gonna wear things low-waisted. And then in the same vein, just overly Y2K stuff I've just been steering away from because again, it's just not my style, and I feel like it's almost way too trendy to where it's not gonna last or work for, I don't know, months down the line. This is one that I actually do really like and I love how it looks, but it's this bright fuchsia pink. I think it looks so cool. It's just not a color that I would wear probably. I don't think it would work for me, but maybe I'll change my mind on this and try something out, but I don't think it's gonna be something that I go towards. And then this cobalt blue I think looks really pretty as well. I'm just not like super inclined on wearing them, but I think they look really pretty. I've seen a lot of people talk about patterned or colored tights. I used to wear these like in the 2000s, like in high school and stuff when I was first like experimenting with fashion. I had an argyle pair, the lace kind. It's just not something that I'm gonna wear now. Honestly, don't like how it looks on me. A lot of times I like don't wear tights, but if I were to wear some, I'm just gonna wear like a simple black pair probably. I've been seeing fur boots kind of make a reappearance in the trends, which I think you could probably thrift these pretty easily. Like if you started looking now, I do think they kind of like look interesting because they're almost like big bare feet. To me, like that's what it reminds me of. It has its own look, similar to like the moon boots. Those kind of became trendy like last winter, but they're still, I think, around. But yeah, both are just something that they're just too trendy to me and I won't actually wear them. So that's all that was on my list actually. So that's all I could think of in the moment. I'm probably forgetting some and I know that I didn't cover all the trends. There's more out there. Honestly, it's like, and other people have said this too, it seems like everything is trending right now because things just kind of move so fast. I don't know, people are wearing like all the different decades and all of the cores and aesthetics and all this stuff. So that's just proof again that you should just wear what you really like. But I thought maybe this could give you some ideas of other things to try out if you haven't tried them, or I don't know, I would love to know like what's something that you're really liking right now that is trending or not trending. Or do you follow trends? Do you like them or not? Yeah, let's have a discussion in the comments below. But I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and I'll see you guys in a couple days for the next video. Bye! 어릴 때 원했던 어른이 됐나